As you know, there is currently a transportation revolution happening in Santa Monica. Joining us today to talk about this exciting change are the co-chairs of the Climate Action Santa Monica Steering Committee, Catherine King and Chris Gutierrez. Welcome to the Studio 16.
Hi. Great to be here.
Thanks for coming in. Okay, cool. Climate Action Santa Monica, what is it? Give us the breakdown.
Well, this is an effort that started 2.5 years ago with several of us came together with the blessing of the church in Ocean Park, who sort of is housing us. We wanted to find a way where on a local basis we could connect to this overall massive global problem we're having and create a forum that locals could come, learn, and act together locally to support the national effort. And it was at a time when there was not a lot of national support, so we wanted to, it was a way to make it accessible for community members.
We really wanted to give people also a grasp of what can they do in their personal lives or collectively with even people in the city, the neighborhood, to reduce their greenhouse gases. Santa Monica's on the forefront in so many ways, sustainability, and yet sometimes people get stuck here. We live in a region where car driving has been prominent, and so obviously getting people out of their cars has been a big deal. But Climate Action Santa Monica has been a chance to really bring a multi-generational group of people to all kinds of events and to help them get a very definite sense of where their own power comes from and understanding the issue of the crisis and doing something to lighten their carbon footprint.
So we're coming up on your 5th public forum. Tell us a little bit about the event.
We're really excited. We call this What a Way to Go, Bike Bus Expo. And that is a forum to really celebrate the paradigm shift that we are making right now. We have been in a transportation revolution, the first few phases of it, for a while. We've got a lot of people out of the cars and onto buses. And from Santa Monica College, for example, our new bike plan in the last 5 years has really taken off. Well, this forum is a way to elaborate that, to bring people in who can help us understand how the new bike share, the new routes of the Big Blue Bus, and the Expo coming all work as a multimodal system. And what people can do, whether they walk, they bike, they bus, or they ride Expo, to move about not only in Santa Monica, but throughout the region. And get from here to downtown to the music center, or to go downtown shopping at the pier, or to ride the roller coaster. And so we're happy that that forum will happen on Sunday, November 22nd.
Okay.
And that will be a noon to 4 effort. The first hour is a festival where people will get all sorts of opportunities to look at the buses, the bikes, etc. And we will be at the church at Ocean Park. That's at 235 Hill Street in Santa Monica. And we are very excited about it.
What are some of the things that people will learn? What are some of the takeaways you hope people get if they come out?
Well, for one, the concept of the integration, which is, I think what's happening now, is the true integration of all forms, and how they will support each other. The bike share supporting the Expo, the bus, the LA Metro supporting, putting your bike on the buses. And so how it's going to hopefully be seamless with the first mile, last mile. We're getting closer and closer each time, each year, making improvements on all of that as we begin this paradigm shift.
And
Chris?
people will also learn, you and I learned that we're car-free. I've been car-free for, my goodness, 17 years, my partner for 30. I still don't know, though, how to get my bike on the bus. I'm a little nervous because I'm small, and that bike is light, but it's big, and so I will take it and learn about that. People will also learn about the tap cards. How does this thing work? What are the discounts? When you're a senior, how much more of a discount or not? So we're really excited to help people see that they can actually be liberated in another way and be open to sharing the road and seeing the other resources they have at their finger and footsteps to
and
get on
everybody
board.
who comes to the forum is going to get a tap card.
Nice.
We'll also have a raffle, so they'll get a lot of efforts to meet people from different bike stores and other organizations, such as Team Marine or the different groups of sustainable works and other things. So that it's kind of a transportation community festival for the first hour, and then it's a formal program of understanding from leaders how the integration ensues.
And you mentioned leaders. Who are some of the city officials and community leaders that'll be there?
Well, Rick Cole, our new city manager, will be giving a keynote speech. He is, of course, the perfect city manager right now because he's been through several opening of light rail lines in different cities around LA and LA County. So he is going to help us and is already helping us get through this huge milestone of kicking this thing off. So Rick Cole. And then we have
Santa Monica Mayor will be there. Council members will be there. Oh
yes, they will, and they will be speaking about actually the COP21, the Paris climate talks, because they are both going to that, and that's a little special add-on in the forum. And in fact, Pam O'Connor is part of the official United States. She's on the official United States delegation to the climate talks. But so we'll have the Big Blue Bus will be there. The bike share people will be there, and Rick Cole will be there, and LA Metro people will be there, and Pam and Mayor McEwen.
It's going to be a very, very informative and fun event. Is there a fee to attend, and do you have to RSVP in advance? What's the procedure if you want to be
Great questions. So the fee is your goodwill. You're coming, it's free of charge. Certainly you can always make a donation because to keep the operations going. We'll have a raffle, a modest fee for that, but it's free. And we really do that to have everyone engaged as much as possible. How one RSVPs is pretty straightforward. You can either go to climateactionsantamonica.org, which is our website, or you can go to Eventbrite and just Google "What a Way to Go Bike Bus Expo," and that will bounce up. And then we also have listservs that people can give us their email and they can join in our network, so we'll keep them informed not only about the forum, there's some preliminary information we'd like them to have, and follow-up such. How they can get there, we want them to be as active as possible. So yes, we have a bike valet, and people will ride. We're accessible by the Big Blue Bus, number 1 and 8. They can walk, and if they must drive, they can carpool, and we'll have parking available.
We will have free parking.
Awesome. Okay, so let's take a quick minute and talk about, give me like 1 or 2 things that you guys think that the average person living in LA watching this right now can do to sort of lessen their footprint, their carbon footprint. What can people do quick and easy? Quick and easy.
Okay, so from something as simple as turning off those unused lights to, and in these hot days, it's hard not to have the air conditioner, at a really high rate. We'll bring it down to 68 or such. I don't have an air conditioner because I keep my windows open. But when it comes to transportation, if you're going out and you can maybe put 2 or 3 trips together, if you're using your car, do that. Do you have to take your car? Is it half a mile? Could you hop a bus? In a place like Santa Monica, there's all sorts of new routes. That's easy schmeezy. Could you think differently about when you do take your car? Could you drive a little more slowly? It's a better gas mileage. So there's all sorts of ways to lighten your footprint in that regard. And then lastly, a big one for me, I'm a vegetarian, not yet vegan. Meat eating is humongous. Hate to say it, you guys, for all who love the burgers, but that is a serious extra greenhouse gas emitter because of all sorts of different ways that the methane gets through meat, their agricultural use. In any case, my point is there's lots of small and big things people can do.
One thing I'm surprised that I live in Santa Monica. A lot of my friends who live here don't have a bike, and I always find that surprising.
It's amazing.
So I say shopping for a bike is so much fun.
Especially
guys.
now.
Go do it. Yeah.
Especially now, we've got oodles. I mean, I've lived in Santa Monica for 36 years, and it's only been in the last 5 years we have now almost a bike shop on every street.
They're all over, yeah.
And so you can go in, get a free ride. You can also, and this is really important when you're getting a bike, get measured. You need to have a bike that suits your size because otherwise you get funny little injuries. But the bike merchants are super supportive. They've been supportive of our forum. They want you to be safe and have fun.
Awesome. Anything to add on that? She covered it.
Well, there's a huge topic we don't have time to go in. I think the biggest way, which I think should have another show on
the climate
community
action.
choice aggravation, which is in about a year we're going to have a nonprofit power authority.
Wow.
Through which everybody in Santa Monica will be purchasing their electricity, and it will be
100%
clean,
green.
renewable
Solar,
sources,
and all that good
part
stuff.
or completely. So that's a whole nother topic. Something else, climate action we're working
But people
on.
can go to our website to see a video of our last forum that dealt with the CCA.
Great.
Yeah.
So they can learn that.
Chris, Catherine, thank you both so much. Great information, and it's going to be an awesome event, and I absolutely will be there.
Super. Sunday,
Okay, cool.
Thank you for
11/22.
coming
Really
in.
hope you can
really
make it.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, and that is our show for this week. Please join us again next week, and remember to set your DVR to record us, and you can also watch us on our YouTube channel. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, where you'll see lots of great pictures of everything that's happening around the city, including the upcoming events that we talked about on today's show. Thanks again for watching Santa Monica Weekly.